Can Korea solve real-world problems with virtual digital twins? That and more on Korea Technology Weekly. Hi, I'm your host, Dr. J.R. Reagan. In this episode, we'll be discussing South Korea's plan to use digital twins to create virtual spaces and solve urban problems through simulation. The Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, and Transport said it plans to create a 3D map of the entire country by 2022 using digital twin technology in a sweeping move to advance the Digital New Deal, the growth initiative of the current Moon Jae-in administration, and identify sustainable business models. Referring to a digital replica of a living or non-living physical entity, a digital twin can represent the actual assets of people, places, system, and devices. It will help improve the accuracy of simulation models by enabling further integration of Internet of Things or IoT technologies. Under the plan, the ministry will spend 9.1 billion Korean won, which is about $7.7 million US dollars, to create a 3D map of land, buildings, and roads, while 18 billion Korean won will be needed for making aerial view maps. This will help the analysis of areas concentrated with carbon emissions and fine dust, as well as wind paths, the combination of which will be visualized on maps, helping authorities better come up with measures to effectively tackle environmental problems. Also to be enhanced are accuracy in determining the scope and the area of 5G wireless connection networks, developing new location-based services, improving overall architectural design and construction planning, and providing road and traffic information for autonomous driving. Some 16 billion Korean won will be spent on creating a high-definition roadmap for national highways and rural roads that will cover 18,370 kilometers. To help lay the groundwork for the commercialization of autonomous vehicles by 2027, as well as an overall improvement in infrastructure maintenance. Another 33.5 billion Korean won will be needed to create 3D imaging of underground spaces with 15 different types of information, including the nature and usage of underground structures and facilities, as well as soil composition in 33 cities for effective construction planning and safety management. Aerial and underwater drones will create 3D dimensional models to check the structural safety of dams in South Korea. Drones will inspect places where human workers cannot reach, and structural damage can be analyzed with a virtual twin solution. The Korea Ministry of Environment said that it would establish a dam inspection method using drones and gradually establish an artificial intelligence-based smart safety management system by 2025 to thoroughly inspect dams without blind spots and prevent safety accidents. The management system for dams utilizes drones to create digital twin models. The digital twin solution creates a clone of an object inside a virtual world to simulate real-world problems. The Seoul Metropolitan Government revealed that it has built SMAP, or 3D Map, a twin city that duplicates 605.23 square kilometers of Seoul in 3D into cyberspace. Digital Twin Seoul SMAP, a smart administrative innovation model, combines information such as administration and environment in this virtual space and solves various urban problems through simulation. It's the first time in Korea that a digital twin has been built that can even simulate urban problem analysis across the whole city. It's hard to find such cases even in global cities. The US, UK, and Singapore have developed a digital twin environment and are using it for policies of facility management, traffic accident prevention, and disaster response. The Seoul city government intends to increase the objectivity and scientific accuracy of planning by utilizing SMAP in the decisions of key committees, including the Urban Planning and Traffic Impact Assessment Committee. SMAP will be used in the entire process of public building design competitions. It will also be used to prevent fire outbreaks as it intuitively checks the locations of the fires in 3D and responds by predicting the spread. Information about wind paths throughout Seoul is also derived through SMAP and is used to solve various urban problems. It will be used for preventing forest fires spreading, lowering fine dust and heat effects by simulating predicted wind paths based on information from the Korea Meteorological Administration. Services for citizens through SMAP will also be strengthened. Pinkfong, the Seoul Metropolitan Government's public relations ambassador, will launch a contactless tour service that explains major tourist attractions along with VR videos. In addition, 600 cultural assets can be seen, and Hanyang's appearance on an old map in the 1900s will be reproduced in 3D. SMAP will also provide 14,000 street views, including traditional markets and narrow alleyways that are not provided by private services. The plan is to lead to revitalization of the local economy. After 22, the service aims to develop to the stage where urban control is also possible, such as autonomous driving and earthquake prediction. In the private sector, digital twin services are also being developed. In 2019, LG Electronics partnered with Siemens, a German industrial manufacturing company, to jointly focus on the research of digital twins and the digitalization of manufacturing techniques such as 3D printing of molds and equipment. Doosan Infracore, the heavy equipment maker under South Korea's Doosan Group, has joined hands with a 3D-based global game engine developer called Unity Technologies Korea to apply game simulation solutions to test out heavy equipment vehicles and machines before prototypes are made. Doosan Infracore said that it has signed a MOU with United Technologies Korea on a mutual partnership to develop a construction process simulator. It's the first time a local construction equipment manufacturer will collaborate with a game engine developer. Unity Technologies is a global game engine developer that created real-time 3D development platforms widely used across the world. Game Engine is basic software that helps developers create graphic screens as in real life. The company's game engine in particular has been installed and is being used more than 37 billion times globally last year. Its game engine is also used in augmented and virtual reality technologies and can be applied to various industry sectors such as shipbuilding, logistics, and construction for digital twin solutions. Under the MOU, Doosan Infracore and Unity Technologies will promote mutual partnership to develop a simulator that virtually realizes construction processes. Doosan Infracore will be provided with game engine technology and know-how from Unity to design simulator architecture and develop key functions. The simulator will apply digital twin technology that shifts physical elements of a construction site attended by various construction equipment, such as excavators, to a virtual environment. Doosan Infracore plans to develop the simulator so it allows more delicate and rapid work on construction sites by understanding in advance possible safety accidents and planned errors. The simulator will also help enhance operation management efficiency. The two companies decided to add additional functions such as cloud computing and simulator editor technologies after simulator development is complete to continue to enhance virtual verification technology. The two companies will also establish a business model by carrying out mutual partnerships from marketing perspectives. Digital twins are expanding further in Korea and are evolving into large smart city projects that embody an entire city, including underground facilities, structures, and above ground into one virtual space, monitoring and preventing problems that may arise. Digital twins will be used to provide various simulations for solving and managing various disasters and urban problems in the virtual world in various industries, by creating a digital land that is identical to the real world. Digital twins are one of the core projects of the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, and Transport and is being promoted as part of the Korea New Deal project. The future of living in a virtual space with digital twins is fast becoming a reality in South Korea. That's all for this week's show. Follow me on Twitter or LinkedIn at Idea Explorer or my website ideaexplorer.com. Feel free to leave comments or suggestions about the show and tune in next week for more news and trends about Korea technology.